What if Tinkerbell was the world's most wanted hacker? For years, governments around the world searched for a mysterious hacker known only as Pixie. No one knew who she was, no one knew where she lived, and no one knew how she kept breaking into the most secure systems on Earth: military databases, intelligence networks, secret government archives. Nothing was safe from her. Every attack ended the same way. A glowing green pair of wings would appear on the screen. Then the hacker would disappear without a trace. News channels called her a cyber terrorist. Politicians called her a threat to national security. Millions of ordinary people called her a hero. But the truth was far stranger than anyone imagined. The world's most wanted hacker was a young woman named Tinkerbell, and she was about to uncover a secret that would change everything. Tinkerbell lived alone in a tiny apartment hidden among the endless lights of Seoul. To everyone around her, she seemed ordinary. She worked remotely as a software engineer. She paid her bills on time. She drank coffee every morning from the same corner cafe. Nobody suspected that every night she transformed into Pixie. Her room became a battlefield of glowing monitors and encrypted networks. While the rest of the city slept, Tinkerbell explored the darkest corners of the internet. She wasn't interested in money. She wasn't interested in fame. She believed information should be free, and she believed powerful people should never be allowed to hide their crimes. For years, she exposed corruption around the world: bribery scandals, illegal surveillance, corporate cover-ups. Every secret she uncovered made her more enemies. But none of those enemies frightened her, until the night she discovered Project Neverland. It started as a routine operation. Tinkerbell intercepted a classified government transmission moving through an encrypted network. At first, she expected to find another corruption scandal, maybe stolen money, maybe secret political deals. Instead, she found something far worse: a file hidden beneath multiple layers of military encryption. Project Neverland. The name sounded harmless, almost childish, but when she opened the file, her blood ran cold. Thousands of names appeared on her screen: citizens, journalists, scientists, activists, politicians. Every one of them was being monitored. Every phone call, every text message, every online conversation, every movement. Someone had created a system capable of tracking millions of people in real time. But that wasn't the worst part. The deeper Tinkerbell investigated, the darker the truth became. Some of the people listed inside the database had disappeared. Others had died under mysterious circumstances. The files suggested that anyone considered a threat could simply be erased, silenced forever. Tinkerbell stared at the screen in disbelief. This wasn't surveillance. This was control, and somebody powerful wanted to keep it hidden. For several hours, she debated what to do. If she ignored the files, her life could continue as normal. No one would know she had seen them. No one would come after her. But if she exposed Project Neverland, she would become the most hunted person on Earth. She already knew her answer. Tinkerbell uploaded every file she could find. Then she pressed one key: enter. Within minutes, Project Neverland spread across the internet. Millions of people downloaded the files. News stations interrupted their broadcasts. Governments issued emergency statements. Intelligence agencies launched investigations. Social media exploded with panic. And for the first time in history, the entire world learned about Project Neverland. Unfortunately, someone else learned something too. The people behind the project finally discovered who Pixie was. Suddenly, every security agency on the planet began hunting her. Her bank accounts were frozen. Her apartment was compromised. Facial recognition systems tracked her movements. Drones monitored the streets. For the first time in years, Tinkerbell was forced to run. She abandoned everything she owned and disappeared into the city. As she moved between safe houses, she received a message from an unknown sender. The message contained only 6 words: "Meet me where Neverland began." Tinkerbell froze. Only one person would send a message like that: Peter Pan. Years earlier, Peter Pan had been the greatest hacker she had ever known. Together, they dreamed of building a free internet, a digital world beyond government control. They called that dream Neverland. Then one day, Peter vanished. No messages, no explanations. Nothing. For years, Tinkerbell believed he was dead. Now he was reaching out. Against her better judgment, she followed the message. It led her to an abandoned underground data center hidden beneath the city. Rows of dark servers stretched endlessly through the shadows, and waiting for her stood Peter Pan, older, colder, different. For a moment, Tinkerbell felt relieved. Her oldest friend was alive, but the feeling didn't last. Something about him seemed wrong. Peter smiled. Then he revealed the truth. He hadn't disappeared. He hadn't been captured. He hadn't been hiding. He had been working with the government all along. Tinker Bell stared at him in shock. Peter explained everything. Years ago, powerful officials approached him with an offer. Unlimited funding, unlimited resources, unlimited access. Together they created Project Neverland. At first, Peter believed he was helping build a safer world. But over time, the project evolved into something darker, something impossible to control. Yet he continued anyway, because power had become addictive. The revelation shattered Tinker Bell. The man she trusted most had helped create the very system she was trying to destroy. Peter offered her a choice. Join him. Help rebuild Project Neverland. Rule the digital world together. Or remain his enemy. Tinker Bell didn't hesitate. She refused. Peter sighed. Then security alarms began echoing throughout the underground facility. Government agents were closing in. Peter had never intended to let her leave. The final battle began. Tinker Bell rushed toward the central server room. Peter followed close behind. Both hackers launched attacks across the network. Firewalls collapsed. Servers overloaded. Encrypted files flooded the system. The entire facility became a war zone fought with code instead of weapons. Every second brought the world closer to disaster. If Peter regained control of Project Neverland, millions of lives would remain under surveillance forever. If Tinker Bell succeeded, every secret connected to the project would be exposed. The countdown began. 10 minutes, 9 minutes, 8 minutes. Around the world, governments scrambled to contain the breach. News stations reported mysterious network failures. Powerful officials watched helplessly as decades of secrets threatened to become public. Meanwhile, deep beneath the city, Tinker Bell made her final move. She uploaded every remaining file connected to Project Neverland, every document, every recording, every hidden truth. Peter desperately tried to stop her, but it was too late. The upload reached 100%. Within seconds, the secrets spread across the entire internet. There was no way to erase them, no way to hide them, no way to regain control. Project Neverland was finished. As emergency forces stormed the facility, Tinker Bell vanished into the chaos. Some witnesses claimed they saw her escape through an underground tunnel. Others believed she was captured. A few even claimed she died during the operation. But nobody ever found proof. Months later, investigations brought down powerful figures around the world. Project Neverland ceased to exist. Governments denied responsibility. Officials resigned. Entire agencies were restructured. Yet one mystery remained unsolved. What happened to Tinker Bell? To this day, nobody knows. The hacker known as Pixie disappeared without a trace. But every now and then, a strange symbol appears somewhere online. A glowing pair of green wings. A reminder that someone is still watching, waiting, listening. And if the world ever needs her again, the world's most wanted hacker may return. But one mystery remained. What happened to Tinker Bell? To this day, nobody knows. Yet every now and then, a strange symbol appears somewhere online. A glowing pair of green wings. A reminder that Pixie may still be out there, watching, waiting. One hack away from changing the world again. If you want more dark fairy tale reimaginings like this, subscribe to What If Tales and watch the next story where Rapunzel escapes a powerful mafia family. Because sometimes the smallest people in the world carry the power to destroy entire empires.